What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are spending the day in the garage. We've got obviously our E36 behind us here, and we've got a couple bits and pieces that we want to sort out. Okay, so first things first, I think we are all in agreement that that tow bar down there needs to go. It really ruins the aesthetic of the rear of the car. Once we've got that out of the way, we're going to switch the car around, we're going to reverse it out, pull it back in, and we're going to start sorting out some issues that we've got in the front. We need to look at a small coolant leak we've got. Also, if we've got the time in today's video, we want to try and address why the aircon is not turning on. So we've got a lot of work ahead of us today. We're going to set the camera down. We're going to get working. We have got the whole team here. These guys are just doing nothing. Jacko's over there. So we've got a lot of work ahead of us, so we're going to get started.
Yo! Yeah! I was not expecting it to be like this. That is a weapon.
We've got 4WD in the house now. That's not a Hilux.
Where's the Hilux? Upgraded.
Like, I know you're trying to make it look like a Hilux with the like patrol lights and the radio antenna, but
we need to add a clutch culture stick on this thing. We do.
Okay, so that still qualifies you for the four-wheel drive club. Right, so we just tried to put the bumper back on, and we've run into a small issue. I'll show you guys what it is. In essence, Jesse, you don't need to run away. Jen, you don't need to run away. It's fine. This section here is where the bolt for the bumper actually bolts back onto. So that connects itself over here. So right now, we can't attach the bumper back to there without that. So we're gonna either have to try and source some OEM bits that we can then mount onto there, or we're gonna have to just cut up the tow bar. So we're busy making decisions. For now, we're just gonna push the bumper to one side and sort out the front until we can see what parts we can and can't find.
So we know exactly how to take it off.
Say that again? I dare you, say that again.
As per Google.
Yeah, as per Google.
Right guys, so we've got the car turned around. We're going to be taking the front bumper off now. We want to try and figure out where that coolant leak's coming from. We think we know, and if we are correct, it means taking a whole lot of this off. So we're going to try and figure out how to get the bumper off to start, see what we can see from there, and if we need to remove more from there and make more of a mess, we'll do so. Right guys, so we're going to be, again, these have become really, really handy, I'm not going to lie. We're going to be using our trim removal set to remove the black trim here. The bolts that hold the bumper on are basically behind this section here and this section here, which means we'll have to remove this whole section and this little section here, because this is actually where the towing eye goes as well. So we're going to sort that out now. Alright guys, so we've got the bumper off. There are a couple bits and pieces that are broken. We're going to try and figure out what else is damaged. This is a good exercise anyway. We needed to know what was wrong with this car before we can start modifying it. Like I said in the previous video, maintenance before mods is a very important step. Make sure that the car is working right before you go and modify it. So we're going to go and sort through all the stuff now and see if we can see where that coolant leak is. We've got a sensor here. We're going to have to figure out what that's for. Not entirely sure. These were from the fog lights, so that's fine. These seem to be a bit broken in places on both sides. So this side actually is not even, oh, it's still attached over there. It's got a big 2 on it. I don't know why it's got a big 2 on it. So yeah, we're gonna now have a look behind here for the coolant leak and see what we can find.
It's not very good. Ja, det är too small.
Okay, what's still connected there?
The piece. Sorry.
Guys, I'm thinking it's probably a good thing we took this out anyway. This is not doing anything for cooling here. I mean, that is matted. I mean, It's solid.
That's hard.
We need to get this out because that's clogged up half the radiator. So that wasn't doing its job properly anyway. Right, guys. So yeah, radiator is out. We are busy trying to get the shroud itself out there. We need to just be able to see behind it. There's a plastic part that attaches to the water pump. It's got 2 pipes coming off of it, and we've definitely got a leak coming from there somewhere. So we want to check. It's either that plastic housing is cracked, the car is having a big urination. Sorry, there's a lot of wee noises coming on behind you.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry, it's either the pipe or the housing, so we just want to get all of that off so we can see exactly what is going on.
I got it first at the level here.
Just spin the fan, bro.
Show us there. Yeah. Well, I can tell you for free, based on all the dirt that's coming out of this car, if we've done nothing else, we've probably lightened it by about 10 kilos, and lighter is faster. Alright guys, so we have found the issue. It wasn't one of the hoses, which we were kind of hoping for because that would have been a very quick, easy, and more importantly, cheap fix. It's not. It is... Jaco will show you there. Alright guys, so you can see where the end of the screwdriver is. We have got a crack right there, and that is not meant to be there. Okay, so this is the thermostat housing. Okay, I was thinking water pump housing. This is the thermostat housing. Okay, now we know. So there's our thermostat, guys.
No.
Is not looking so great. So, yeah, we're going to have to try to find a part number for this. And there you guys can see the crack itself. Right guys, so we're shifting lanes a little bit. Jaco's got the tow bar down here. We're going to cut off the hook. We were going to just cut off the plates themselves. But we're going to cut off the hook so we can retain the strength of the whole bar and then pop it back in the car, but at least we'll have no tow hook then, which will be nice. Right guys, so we got the bumper back on. We have still got a lovely hole over here. We want to try and get the M Sport rear bumper and diffuser section. So we're going to be looking for those as well. So hopefully that will sort out this hole which was left from where the tow bar used to be. But I think even with that there, we can probably all agree this looks a lot cleaner, a lot better, and looks, sorry Jesse to offend you, but a lot less like a bucky. We're not going to be towing anything with this. So the only thing we're going to be hauling is ass. This is a problem somewhere. So the light's not coming on at all, or?
No, we need this one, don't you?
That might not be the problem.
It's very dark.
Yay!
Right guys, we've got the climate control unit out. Jaco's expertise might come in handy here. He's going to be pulling it apart. We've got a sneaky suspicion that a component on the board is gone, so we're going to rip that open quickly and see if we can hopefully get some aircon back, because if you live in South Africa you'll know that aircon is definitely essential. The moment of truth.
Oh.
Alright,
I believe so.
let's have a look and see.
I'm not going to push it in all the way.
Guys, I'm going to preface this by saying that when it comes to electrical stuff, like mechanical stuff, it's simple. If it breaks, whatever. Electrical stuff scares me because like the risk of a fire is high. So wish us luck. We've got an fire extinguisher outside, so we'll keep a close eye on this and see how we go.
Hey Google!
Stop music.
Stop the music!
Oh, you said the...
Andrew, what did you...
She's angry. Right guys, so we're going to see here. I'm going to turn the key.
Electrical.
Nothing.
See owner's manual.
So the car's not happy with us because we've got no radio. Hey!
It's working!
It just took its time. Okay, that's sick.
No way.
No ways, guys. That worked.
The aircon's working. Bro, you're a genius. How's this guy? Hey, how's this guy?
Genius. I'm so happy.
And that works.
Making it look
My guy, I'm very impressed.
Mechanical engineer, huh?
Yeah, doing electronic stuff.
Not bad, not bad.
Right, guys.
Thanks, Larry.
So, oh yeah,
Thanks, Larry.
yeah. Right, guys. So our climate control seems to be fixed. We'll only know if the aircon itself is grafting.
Yeah.
Once we get the whole. Move your ass. Once we get the whole front end put back on, which there's parts there, there's parts. I don't even know where they are at the moment.
Yeah.
Like there's just stuff. Yeah, Jen will show you.
We got there, and we've got a bunch here, and we got a fan over there.
Right, Yaku. So we've got some confidence now with the aircon working. So what have you decided to take apart this time?
Let's see if we can get to the backlighting on this one.
So this, guys, is the little display panel that shows any faults in the car, if like your doors are open or if there's a bulb popped or anything like that. So we had a brake light that wasn't working, and this little guy told us, but the screen is very dark on one side. So Yaku is busy checking. We think the backlights that light up the screen are gone. So he's going to open that up, and then we can pop it back in, and hopefully it will be a bit better, but we might need to buy some replacement bulbs depending on what we find on the inside. Right, so we've now got the motherboard out. Yaku, should we check if any of these bulbs are blown? Because I think, judging by what we saw, the left one's going to be fine, but I think these other three behind here are going to be problematic. So let's have a look. Oh, no ways. Guys, I'm going to try and focus. That is the tiniest little, and it's not an LED.
Nah, it's a proper
Well, I
bulb.
think there was LEDs in 1996.
Oh, damn, eh? That is adorable. We're going to have to try to find those. I don't know where we're going to find those. If we can replace those to LEDs, we might have to. We've got a bit of shopping to do, including finding these little bad boys, if it decides to focus on them. There we go. We've got to find some of those. We've got to find, what else we've got to find? Lots of stuff, really.
a lot of stuff.
We've got to find a new thermostat housing, clips for the radiator, because those were broken already, and then Yaku broke them further. So we're going to do that. We want to get some new hoses on there too. So guys, if you have enjoyed this content, sorry, we were hoping to get a little bit more wrapped up, but we dived a little bit deeper into some of the issues, and I think that's a good thing. I think we learned some more about the car. We learned other bits and pieces that need to get fixed. So if you guys don't want to miss out, make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, share it with your friends, hit the notification bell to make sure that you don't miss a single upload, and we'll be resolving all of these problems in our next video. So we will see you then.